A pleasant day to each and every one of us. My name is Rosemary Papat, and in this video I'm going to talk about one of the techniques of teaching, which is the blended teaching, or what we call blended learning in other terms. So, what is blended teaching? When we say blended teaching, this is the combination of learning activities wherein a part of a lesson is delivered online, while the other part is handled in an actual physical setting of a classroom. One example of this blended learning is a student might attend classes in a real-world classroom setting and then supplement the lesson plan by completing online multimedia coursework. Another example is like what we're doing in our other subjects. When our teacher is going to discuss our lesson, we go to our school, we go to our classroom, and then our teacher is going to discuss. Then after that, if we're going to have an activity, or we're going to do our activities, we do it at our home, and then we pass it through Google Classroom or online. Let's move on to the three types of blended learning. So, the number one is the face-to-face driver model. So when we say face-to-face driver model, this is the traditional classroom education. So face-to-face driver model is the main method for knowledge delivery, and technology is only used as a supplement to increase success in educational outcomes. Face-to-face classroom teaching is the main mode of delivery in this module, but technology is used to supplement learning. Where does face-to-face driver model works best? Those schools and teachers should choose this method who have classes filled with students having different knowledge levels and learning preferences. Not necessarily all students have to participate in online learning activities. Students whose mastery levels are below or above the average can take exercises that match their strengths and weaknesses and improve their skills through matching online learning methods. The second type of blended teaching is the rotation model. This model is similar to the learning station model. The main difference is that in here, students both learn from a teacher in a physical classroom and take a part in online sessions. There is a set schedule of real-life classes followed by the virtual sessions. Where does the rotation model works best? This method also works great where one teacher teaches multiple subjects and students who struggle in one subject can have more individual attention during the online class. Last type of the blended teaching is the flex model. The backbone of this model is online learning. Teachers are only facilitators and provide support on an on-demand basis as students move on a fluid schedule among learning activities. Students still mostly learn in a brick-and-mortar environment with a teacher on site. However, homework assignments are submitted through an online platform. This model offers much-needed flexibility for teachers and students alike by letting them take more control over how they use their time. Where does the flex model works best? Schools with many alternative needs students will find this method useful to close the knowledge gap. It gives a great opportunity for individualization for secondary education instructors and freedom for students in choosing when and where to complete their assignments. In conclusion, blended teaching is an instructional approach that uses digital strategies in tandem with best practice in the classroom. In some blended classrooms, digital and face-to-face teaching may alternate according to a fixed schedule. So for example, a student might take one class on campus and another one entirely online. This blended teaching or learning, as a term, arose at the time when educational systems were navigating entry into the online world. So that's for blended teaching, and thank you for watching.